They've got Rudy Gobert, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Mike Conley. Then there's Anthony Edwards, and it's Clark in at the power forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Conley, picked by Gobert. Outside, Alexander-Walker. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Joe up top. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves lead by 7. And here's Clark for 3. Another miss by Minnesota. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Pass to Joe. Williams up top. Back to Joe. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Alexander-Walker. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And here's Conley. Edwards with it. The kick out to Conley. Clock at 6. Unloads from 13. The Thunder with the rebound. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Caruso. And it's blocked by Edwards.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
Minot's checked in for Minnesota. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Alexander-Walker's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Minot. Back to Alexander-Walker. Shot clock at 5. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Wiggins outside. Back to Joe. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Shea hitting the 3.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Minot. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Caruso. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Edwards. Here's DiVincenzo. Now Edwards, 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Here's Alexander Walker. Minnesota again missing.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Williams passes to Dort. Gobert against Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Dante DiVincenzo.
There's that man, Gilgeous-Alexander. So tough to contend with his quickness.
Shooting 2.
And he drops it first.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Dort against Edwards to the right side. Gobert passes to Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Free throw good, Edwards. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skills.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 is up. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
DiVincenzo finds Clark. Gobert with a screen on Wiggins. And it's Clark on the take. Shoots over Wiggins. And the basket by Clark. Thunder trail by 6. Now here's Joe. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's tipped. And he gets it back. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Edwards. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Count the basket. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. Dort for 3. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And Minnesota making a change here. Minot's checked in. So it's Oklahoma City now. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th assist in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards. Oh! Edwards with the highlight reel jam.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Thunder trail by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
DiVincenzo finds Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Dort. Out to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Trailing by 8. To the middle. The kick out to Wiggins. Pass to Williams. On the clock. It's Dort on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. The shot by Dort, no good.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Edwards. Picked by Gobert. To the inside. Gobert working inside.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Williams, a screen on DiVincenzo. They need this. It's blocked by Gobert.
So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Dort. Edwards, a pass to Alexander Walker. From downtown, buries it from 3. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Edwards, no good. Thunder trail by 11. Wiggins, right side. Dort, a screen on DiVincenzo. Pass to Dort. Takes a 3. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists here tonight. Outside Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, deflected. Wiggins with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a screen by Wiggins. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
and you got to respect their energy level. A lot of steals, staying active, and making things happen.
And Minnesota with some changes. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Randall comes in for Minot, and Jaden McDaniels subbed in for Alexander Walker. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Randall outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Powerful move that time by Randall. And he'll go to the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
And Randall drops them both. So it's the Thunder now. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Randall against Holmgren. Shoots over Randall. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. And so Randall will bring it up for the Timberwolves. 6-point game. Here's the 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. DiVincenzo picks him up. Hartenstein. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And that one falls for Hartenstein. And so Hartenstein nails both of them.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
Reed a screen on Dort. Edwards against Dort. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Thunder trail by 4. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points in the quarter. Outside Edwards. DiVincenzo with a screen on Dort. Oh! Edwards packs it home!
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
And here are the Thunder now. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Reed. Now here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards just bullying his way inside.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Thunder trail by 6. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And he banks in the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points here in the second half.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
Reed, a screen on Dort. Here's Edwards. And flying high!
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Hartenstein with a screen on Edwards to the middle. And it's in. And now they trail by just 4.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now, my goodness.
And so it's Minnesota with it, following the bucket by Oklahoma City, and that's an intentional foul. .44 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. McDaniels from long range, and the three-pointer goes.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 7. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
I mean, they're still battling, but this one is just about efficient.
Well, it's not looking good for them. We both can agree to that, can't we? I mean, it's got to be a quick bucket, a quick foul, and see what happens after that.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Minnesota with a rebound.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Thunder. Timeout called, the Thunder. They're losing by 7. All right, guys, what's your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
There's 21 seconds left in the final quarter.
Tremendous effort on the boards. He's been playing big all night.
Outside, DiVincenzo. So it's Minnesota picking up the win. Things were looking scary for them coming into tonight, but with this win, they're right back in it.
They showed a lot of character and a lot of heart. Many experts had written them off, but now we've got a series.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Julius, it wasn't always smooth sailing tonight, but you guys got it done. How did you feel about the level of play coming down the stretch?
Absolutely amazing. You know, there's ups and downs of the season, but, you know, one thing is we're going to play hard every night and give ourselves a chance. So we did that for most of the night, but, you know, we did an amazing job staying together.
The effort certainly was not lacking tonight. Thanks, Julius.